Welcome to the OTOP series, and it stands for One Target, One Purpose. On every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time or Hong Kong time, we're going to share with you one very potential counter that could come from all over the world, any exchanges around the world. Alright, it could be a stock market, it could be FX, or it could be ETF, it could be a futures product, it could be anything. So stay tuned with us. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Lock on to us, subscribe, and I shall be back. Hi, everyone out there, and this is the OTOP One Target One Series, episode 97. Alright, and this is for the week 13 June, year 2022. Alright, on this week, we are going to expect the FOMC meeting, which will fall on the 15th and 16th of June. Alright, Wednesday night and Thursday night in the Asia hours, and most likely we are going to expect another rate hike, which is anywhere from 25 basis point to 50 basis point. Alright, so stay tuned for the next 10 minutes, and I'm going to share with you what we shall be looking on this week. Right, basically when we feedback on last week, alright, on Friday, well, if you see on the screen here, Dow Jones fell 880 points, and the cause of the market plunge on Friday was because the US inflation has soared to a record high of 40-year chart. Alright, and on annual basis, US inflation charted 8.6%, which is very high. Alright, and the core inflation that excludes the fresh food and energies gained 6% on annual basis in May year 2022. Alright, so on the overall sentiment, the market traders are very worried because of this high inflation. Well, the Federal Reserve policymakers are going to raise interest rates again on this coming Wednesday and Thursday FOMC meeting, alright, due to such high inflation, and that's the reason why, on the fear of interest rate increment, stock market fell. Well, that's simple. Alright, so Friday there was a big plunge in the market, and when the market falls, right, the fund actually flight into gold and crude oil as a safe haven. All right, so of course this current Ukrainian war is still moving, all right, and the Russian president has hinted more military expansion in Ukrainian territories. So, well, we're expecting the crude oil to be moving up in next coming few months. All right, of course, the reason is moving towards autumn. More energy will be needed because of the weather turning cold, and definitely the world is running shortage in supply of the crude oil production. Right, so this week, as what I've explained earlier, we are looking at gold prices and crude oil prices to be firm and moving up, where the stock prices, our stock indexes, will continue to be moving downwards, warning, all right, which is what we have been always looking for the last few months. And this OTOP 97 for the week on the week 13 June year 2022 is coming up right here to share with you what we are looking at this week. Right, first of all, let's take a look at the gold prices here on Friday. As you can see, the market surged up $22. Okay, and spot gold prices closed at $1,875 per ounce. All right, and the WTI crude was very firm. At one stage last week, it sold up to $124 per barrel and settled at 120. So this week we are still looking at crude oil prices to be firm. Right, very quickly, let us take a quick revision at what we covered last week on the OTOP, and not to disappoint all of you. If you look at this, last week we were talking about 0769, a rate of holdings listed in Hong Kong. All right, then again, as we mentioned, do not expect too much, but it's not going down anyway, so take a light position. All right, in fact, if you look at the last 5 days, the market hasn't really moved, all right, but the prices are consolidating at the bottom. All right, still hanging at about 61 cents Hong Kong dollars. All right, that's very cheap. And if you are keen to hold on to this 0769, well, I think it's a hold, so we would suggest you could actually be prudent, hold on to it. You don't need to cut loss, and most likely we're going to still see some profit coming in few weeks time or even another 1 or 2 months. So stay tuned on this and not to worry too much. All right, OTOP 97 here, 13 June, year 2022. What we're going to talk about, remember earlier I was talking about gold prices firming up. All right, closing at $1,875 per ounce on last Friday. All right, today is a Monday morning, 9 a.m. on the OTOP series. Let's take a look. If you look at these spot gold prices, all right, Friday there was a huge U-turn from the bottom, a big range from about 1824. Okay, moving up and close at 1870. All right, that's on the day chart. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Well, if you look at this, the 4-hour charts also just turned up on Friday and going above the EMA, which is the exponential moving average 200 lines. All right, we have a lot of reasons to believe that spot gold prices has got potential to move back at least up to $1,900 per ounce, or even up to 1920. So gold prices is something you should be looking at this week. But on this OTOP, we are going to link you up to another, well, gold mining stocks in Hong Kong. All right, so quickly stay tuned for the next few minutes, and we're going to reveal to you on this week we have one very good recommendations, and that is Sinsin Mining. The stock code in Hong Kong is 3833, and this is a very beautiful chart. It is a state enterprise gold mine of China, Xi'an on the western China, which is listed in Hong Kong. Okay, if you look at this, in fact, last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it has firmly come up around the prices here. Closing price $1.57 Hong Kong dollars. All right, so this week, how high is going to go up? First target, we are looking at least at 170 or even higher. Okay, possibly we won't be surprised if market could be coming up to $2, which is forming a triple high. But if you ever see $2, make the money and get out soon, because on the top side is going to whipsaw. All right, from the day chart, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart and what it shows here. All right, the crossing up has been it has happened, okay, on the sometime back. In fact, it's building up. All right, on last Thursday, Friday, the market surge had happened. All right, so this is a good price if we are looking at Sing Sing Mining 3833 listed in Hong Kong for this week. OTOP 97. All right, closing price 157 on Friday 4-hour chart. And let's get back to the day chart here. So, well, we have all reasons to believe that the 3833, okay, on the long term, of course, I'm still looking at it. In fact, I remember this is not the first time we are covering 3833, probably already on the second or maybe even third time. All right, but this is a good momentum going up. So, well, all of you who are interested in this gold mining stock, listed in Hong Kong 3833 this week. All right, for the week 13 June, year 2022, take a look at this, and this is the DW World Equity Time, sharing with you on the OTOP 97 contents. All right, stay tuned, and of course, don't forget to like us. Please subscribe and share it with your friends. All right, bring the good news to everyone, just like how we bring this good news to you on every Monday morning. And stay tuned, we shall come back. Bye bye.